Hi there, Sharon O'Dwyer here, nutritional therapist. What I want to talk to you today very briefly about is fueling yourself properly for your training session, be that cycling, running, a session at the gym, or whatever. Um, because if you're not going to get as much as you can out of your session if you're not fueled up properly. And so, in an ideal situation, we have our main meal or a main meal 2 to 4 hours before our session, and then maybe have a snack just right before or within the hour, an hour to 2 hours before the actual session. Now, I know that's not always practical, but there are ways around that. So the kind of meal we should be having, say 2 or 3 hours before our session, would be fairly high in in low a low GI meal with fairly high in carbohydrates, moderate protein, and low in fat. Um, and because what has been shown is that if our muscle glycogen, in other words, our stored energy in the form of carbohydrates in a low GI meal is filled, then we'll be able to keep going for longer without getting tired and also reducing the risk of injury during our session. So what does that actually look like? Well, I'm going to just show you here some examples of very simple, quick meal that we could have maybe 2 to 4 hours if we have that kind of time available. So then, if we've had a fairly substantial meal 2 to 4 hours before our training session, and then ideally we actually top up our glycogen stores, say 1 to 2 hours beforehand. And I'm just again, these are shorter or smaller snacks, and these would probably also do if we haven't had time for that bigger snack. Because you're training first thing in the morning or something. So these are some examples of some really good healthy snacks to get you powering through your session. So I'll just leave you with a list of these here. So I hope you found this useful, and if you want to get in touch for something customized to your own requirements to get the most out of your any of your fitness sessions, please get in touch, and I've left the details below. Thank you very much.